Dwarf, as usual.
We had just started our new job when we left off, and I believe at the start of the chapter we're on, somebody's at the door.
Is it a wolf at the door?
I hope not. This game's called Vampyr.
Wolves and vampires are often kind of related in mythos.
Yeah, but they're usually not at war, unlike some interpretations. Jeez.
I mean...
They're usually the same thing!
Yeah.
Revenants and shapeshifters are often closely related.
I mean, literally the reason that werewolves are supposed to be susceptible to silver is because they're undead, yeah. Which kind of gets lost in the more modern interpretations of that mythos.
At some point we should definitely get more into the mythology of Nagwal, too. Or Nawal.
Yes, we should.
I must admit, I kind of went with the J-Rogue for a very minor reason, so...
I'm good with it, I'm just saying. It's a neat mythology set, and since it's folklore that's common throughout most of Mesoamerica, we can do some stuff with that.
We should. How much do you already have planned for your game?
I can always change my plans. Have you not noticed the amount of Aztec and
Oh, I have. I have.
Just wait until you go to Cahokia.
Oh, we'll see what happens, darling.
You don't have to go, but I have a number of interesting plans.
I love you.
I love you too. Look, what kind of Old West game is it without messing around with lots of pre-Columbian stuff?
Hold on.
Yes?
There's a lady at my door now.
I'm sure getting distracted by pretty ladies.
Oh, it's the bloody lady. She is the nice one. I like her.
Doctor, it's freezing here.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
Vodka!
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
It's antiseptic, not antibiotics.
Apparently in this
It's
world.
locked, all right.
Apparently in this world you gotta, like, make chlorine gas
I
to
cannot
clean your
enter.
hands.
It's best not to ask.
Does anything respawn
I
overnight?
mean, maybe they're low on vodka, or trustworthy vodka that's not full of methanol, but, like, still. I feel like you've seen drunk people in this game, so...
Yes. Fine.
Ooh,
Just
I like
wanted-
the color scheme.
Oh yeah. It's a very pretty place.
Ooh, parquet flooring, I would want it.
Yeah, that is why I flipped the switch down so you could see it, dear.
I appreciate you.
You better.
Well, I mean, clearly.
Equal. Are there any zombies out here tonight? When do I get paid?
When you do some work.
Hey! Hi, fucker.
I'm gonna play this game in a pacifist run one of these days. I'm pretty sure I can do it.
Oh, absolutely.
Are you covered in blood again?
No. That's just my stylish outfit. That's a vampire. Clearly they don't bleed.
Well, you do look very nice. Even with your weirdly patched shoulders.
Shit. Come on. You can't bite me. I'm biting somebody else. Ha ha ha!
Maybe I should just make a Minecraft live streaming channel. Today, Kanjoku plays 6 more hours of digging a hole.
I did make the joke that I'm just gonna make a Skyrim ASMR where I just spend 5 hours just chopping wood.
And Dwarf judges us.
Yes.
Come out from the tree. That's not fair. There we go.
The existence of corners is an affront unto vampire.
Ooh, I found a watery, sturdy blood sample.
That is disturbing.
Yep.
I get to use dead vampires to make things, dear.
That is very disturbing.
Nope.
I'm a man of science.
You're a concerning man is what you are.
Yeah, man of science is one way to interpret that.
Where's the dead body I left here?
Oh, great question.
Shit.
So, would you say that you're a Cannibal Corpse fan?
No.
I mean, one could argue that as a vampire, you are a cannibalistic corpse.
Indeed. That was the joke.
What the hell is with this, what's with my butt?
I think you squeezed it so hard that it actually... You actually got your cloak up your ass crack because you clenched your butt cheeks too tightly.
Shit.
Yeah.
That is what that looks like.
Yep.
That looks like you're giving yourself a bathrobe wedgie on a outerwear coat.
Oh, shit.
There should be a heavier drape on that fabric.
Yeah.
What is it, chiffon?
Maybe it's glitch? Because
It's
I can see
clearly-
the back of the belt.
It's clearly glitch. You're...
Yes, I'm just saying, was that glitch there yesterday?
I don't remember it being...
And by yesterday, I mean like Sunday. Monday?
Last
What did
time.
we play this?
Last time. Nope.
It's been a million years. Pepper?
We died a long, long time ago.
Pepper?
Think. What?
Dwarf takes one, Kanjoku. I won't take the rest, yes.
Would you want one?
No. So, this was apparently sealed off for sanitary reasons, so I'm definitely expecting this to be a vampire nest. All in favor?
Fair enough. I'm hoping for mutated glue monsters personally, but...
But, babe, it's clear the monster is the friends we made all along. Oh, this is promising. There's a fire in here.
Well, either you lit it with your psychokinetic powers, or there's someone living here.
Yep.
Judging by the suspicious little marks on your radar, I assume it's the latter.
Well, technically, I think those are like stuff. I'll go out there later. I think those are things I can pick up, is the idea. Because I'm here for materials. Ooh. I'm gonna go back down there in a minute. I'm gonna go up first. Hi! That's who I expected! Hello! Hello! Aren't you beautiful and terrible? Hit him properly, Jesus.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Yes, good. Oh God, there's more! Jesus! Fuck! I wasn't expecting there to be more than the one that I had just run into. Where the hell did this one come from? Motherfucker! Do not sneak up on me. Okay, more blood samples. Good. I can make shit with that. Alright. We got a cigarette case. And more goddamn glass vials. Shillings! Money, money, money. Oh. Oh! That's a messy desk. Ah! This door doesn't even function. Ooh, bullets. Do I get cookies for my prediction obviously being correct?
Yeah, I like mine though.
Well, yeah, that would have been like an interesting twist, but...
Wait, what was the interesting twist?
If it was plague monsters?
No, okay.
So, this door doesn't even have a click option. Let's try this one.
It's locked.
Fucking vampires.
Unlike your mother's legs.
Balls of Mars. Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Okay, I refuse to believe that all of this stuff is actually useless, and I just choose to believe that our dear, dear POV character is an ass who refuses to pick up things he thinks are extraneous.
I mean...
To be fair, given the... Oh, yeah, so by the way, I think your fabric does look heavier now.
Yeah, it does. It's not clinging to our ass anymore.
It still wiggles.
It does. It definitely feels more like a bathrobe and less like an overcoat. Mm-hmm. Like, if that's supposed to be a heavy coat, it should not be moving the breeze barely any at all.
I mean, some, but not that much.
Yeah,
okay, but to be fair, it looks cool, and I think that's the goal.
It's
here.
exactly the goal, because that's what you saw Neo doing, even though they had to blow fans at his face to do that. Like, if you've worn a trench coat, it don't really move that much, because it's heavy.
It's not really a trench coat. It looks like it should be.
Yeah, it looks like it's a heavy woolen.
Yeah, exactly. But it's moving more like it's like a light linen duster.
Exactly.
Possibly... I don't think the inside's velvet, but it might be,
It looks very
felted
Yeah, it
at
looks
this
felted.
point.
Yeah, looks felted.
Looks felted to me.
Definitely wool tweed, though.
Yeah, like, you've got a thick enough layer here, and that's probably leather edging.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
That's almost...
just looking at this, I think it's...
Those pads
Well, it's
are leather,
obviously
right?
a twill.
Those shoulder pads are leather, right?
I'm not sure that the shoulder pads are leather. They may be intended to be, or they might be a different kind of fabric, because they have a different lighting aspect to the part that's obviously leather. They might be some kind of quilted fabric, like on your Gambeson.
I do think they're quilted fabric.
I think you're right, they are quilted fabric. At first I thought...
Which is a good look. But yeah, these are just squares of...
I don't agree. I mean, I assume their purpose so you can recognize your...
I know how to make this, but I can't remember the goddamn name.
Also, can I just say, those fabric textures are delicious.
They are. At some point, you are going to have me actually get... We're going to have to get the materials, and I'm going to have to try and weave up this fabric just for the sake of doing it.
Meh.
Well, like, I can see how it was done. I see as we go out of the good light. Hold on. Like, I could even do this in short panels, because you can see that there's a seam down the back. So I'd say there'd probably be 2 panels for front, 2 on back, 1 for each sleeve. It's definitely doable.
Part.
No, darling.
There's a waist seam.
There does seem to be a cinching at the waist, and his...
Yeah, but I'm saying that you could do several long panels, and if you need to cut and shape it there, you just do it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, I'm not actually seeing a seam at the waist. I think that's just the way the belt cuts the framing.
No, there's definitely a seam.
They're not drawing it, but there should be, because that belt is loose. You can see it hanging open, and yet it's definitely cinched around his waist, which would imply a belt being.
Yeah, you can see the way that the squares of the fabric shift inward, because it's like darted.
Yeah,
also, this man has Dwarf's ideal haircut and beard.
Yes.
Yeah. Very close to being true.
I know you want a longer beard.
No, it's actually that I want a longer side cut. Anything. Hey, look, another vampire. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot we were in Vampyr. A rogue skull, you see.
How do I lock on again?
Yeah.
Fuck. There we go.
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals.
But I am!
They
I
don't
ate
drink
some.
blood.
Yeah.
They eat flesh.
They're ghouls. Oh, he dead.
Oh, you kept smacking him with your fucking claws.
I wanted to eat him!
I think you have the Batman problem of not understanding how death works.
That is not my problem. I have a similar but completely distinct problem. I'm not judging properly if I'm about to land a killing blow, or if I can hit him again once with the stake and then bite him.
Don't they have a health bar?
I don't have my damage gauged perfectly yet. Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky, stun and bite. R1. Hi, asshole. Get fucked.
Are they in the hospital?
Yes, we're in the morgue.
Have you seen, by the way, that they hypothesized that one of the after effects of the 1918 flu epidemic was the sleeping sickness that left a lot of people in an encephalitic, quasi-vegetative state?
I think I remember hearing about that.
That has some interesting implications if we want to gather, as sort of implied by this setting, that the 1918 epidemic was supernatural in origin, and perhaps the souls of the people who died of the flu were consumed, or that there were soul-eating monsters hanging out in the hospitals in which many of the flu patients were treated.
That would be very interesting. Oh, wait, there's a rogue skull outside. Okay, cool.
Like, half my team is afraid of the Chosen, but each phobia you have a chance to be resisted. And every single time they're like, nah. I am afraid, I'm just not acting on it. I find interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, coroner report. A new citizen investigation is available. Press to open local investigations menu. Ooh. Ooh, I like this. Huh. That's neat. Samuel Connor, Caucasoid male. Fast progressing pneumonia by virus-induced pulmonary consolidation, Spanish influenza. Tippett's examined. Brannigan was at the examination.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this.
Oh. Oh!
Also, that's a weird
It's
looking
locked,
Y
all right.
incision.
Maybe they were just figuring out how to do it still. You know, this is the beginning of medicine.
I can directly absorb blood through stabbing now.
What?
I have an offhand weapon that I can use to just stab people for blood.
That's mildly concerning.
Is it a
That's
syringe?
cool. Also, why are there locked chests? Why do I have to come back?
Because they are locked chests.
But that's not the challenge I signed up for.
I guess that it's
Oh,
considered valid to also have a single vertical incision from the sternal notch at the base of the neck.
Sorry, your gross knowledge of medical.
I just feel like a Y incision is a more efficient manner.
Yes.
Not going to argue.
Because if you just have a single opening... Sorry, you don't want to hear this.
I don't, but also I am going to say this is the early days of medicine, so, like, I understand people not quite knowing how to do things yet. Like,
I mean, I agree with you, I just feel like autopsies are easier. I mean,
yeah, you can't kill the patient.
Well, this one might have.
That would be unfortunate.
Where did I leave the body? Shit. Where was I? Can I try this door yet? Yeah, cool. Alright, we're back. Oh, cool, I can actually look into him.
Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps?
The nose looks... I don't know if that's a bite taken out of it or what.
The chest was originally open to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman.
If you say so, sir.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Over the left lung. Possibly a chest tube insertion.
I
Not
don't
the
see it.
cleanest work, but I think it was successful.
I don't see the hole.
Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
He had me transferred to this hospital, and I cannot allow that.
Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Tippett is the one who was,
He's the overworked one.
Oh no! Is he? Let's confirm that, because I don't want that to be true.
It makes sense that the guy who's overworked would make a careless mistake.
Oh no.
Because this sounds like a
There
careless...
may be more to the story.
God damn it.
Sorry, dude.
Anyway, I haven't found sodium hypochlorite yet. That one's... Oh no, I can't go through there. Damn. This looks like a boss fight room. It is! I love that this guy's name is John Doe, by the way. Oh, fuck, fuck! Heal! Heal thyself, physician! Shit, 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 shit! How do I dodge? There we go, dodge, dodge, dodge. Dodge like a motherfucker. Okay, gotta actually pay attention now. Eat him! Hit him again, hit him again, hit him again, hit him again. Shit, dodge, dodge, dodge. Okay. Okay. We're doing better now. Okay. Oh, ow. Knocked myself out of the way. Alright.
These skulls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Been doing it all day long, my man.
Yeah, but it only counts as making you stronger if you meet, like, named characters, I think.
No, that's only on super hard mode, which we are not doing.
Okay.
Fortunately, we have been gaining XP from just, defeating these minor guys. We actually went from, I think, 200 or so when we came in, and are now at 995.
Dangerous to administer.
Plus, we get experience points for actually gaining quest things. So we just did a quest marker and got an extra 100. So that's not too bad. There's also an easier level, setting level that what is it? I don't know. That I think is just for, do you want to play a story? Here's how you play the story.
Yeah, makes sense.
Are they really... Oh, right! I'm a vampire!
You are.
I forgot I can teleport!
Good work.
I'm so great. Ooh, I found an enigmatic formula.
Well, Encyclopedia Britannica says that the procedure of autopsies changed very little during the 20th century.
Analyze blueprints. Ooh. I can now make a treatment for a cold, a treatment for bronchitis. it doesn't say. Cold has a glass vial, clove essence, codeine, potassium permanganate. Bronchitis is clove essence, codeine, potassium permanganate. Permanganate. Yeah, they're all the same thing, just in different numbers.
I guess that's fair.
Same with fatigue, then anemia, then sepsis.
So potassium permanganate makes sense because it is used for cleaning wounds.
I like that one of the blood serums requires opium.
Yeah, of course. I was going to say, my thought for what the treatment was it was just cannabis in a solution of liquor for all of them.
No, it's basically just throw some antiseptic on it. Duh. Although I'm not sure why that would help with a cold.
That is why you are not supposed to use it for medical advice.
I mean, yes.
They're like, hey guys, people did this? We're not saying it was a good idea, alright? Please.
Early photographers used it as a component of flash powder, but it's now replaced with other oxidizers due to the instability of permanganate mixtures.
They're gonna make me tromp back through.
Sorry, dear. No Skyrim door. Dearie, if you ever did a titration in chemistry,
I did.
Light purple?
I did not.
I believe so, darling.
Yeah, that's that. It's I believe the coloration is pH dependent, so it's relatively easy to titrate.
Because it looked pretty.
I mean, because it's easy to tell when you've reached the tipping point.
Wow!
My answer also was truthful.
Suddenly, more skulls everywhere.
Hi, Noodle. Yes, you did make a good life choice.
To be a cat?
Yes. Yes,
Whoop, whoop, whoop! Don't die, fucker, don't die. Stab him, stab him, stab him. Oh god. Oh shit, shit, no!
Dear.
No!
Somebody lay down. Lay down.
How far back is this gonna take me?
Good. Yes, you are pretty.
We are no longer a part of the circle of life and death. We are undead, my friend, and so we are outcasts. Oh, fuck.
Yes, you are very pretty.
The first death of, presumably, many.
Yes, you are.
Hi, Noodle. You are a pretty boy. Your father is right.
The prettiest cat.
Interestingly, it's apparently still used to treat not just superficial wounds, but things like eczema and fungal infections on the feet. So I can see where that would be useful from a medical perspective. I'm still judging why they didn't even bring up the possibility of vodka.
Whoa! Where the fuck am I? I just came back to pieces. Cool. Yay! No major loss.
Hello.
Let's just go run at that wall again. I'm gonna go slow, go slow, go slow, go slow, go. Stun! Eat! Gonna start this off right by murdering and devouring my foe. No, you are not gonna hit me. You're not gonna hit me. You're not gonna hit me. You're going to die, and I'm gonna eat you. And I'm going to use your flesh to heal. That's the game.
That's their job, to use their blood.
Whichever. If it's effective, I'll do it. I think the game is perhaps trying to remind me that I am a vampire. I can dodge. But that can't be right.
Oh, you're wrecking the pretty furniture.
It's not like anybody's coming back here. It's full of skulls.
dolls deserve nice furniture?
No, they eat people.
You eat people. And you
I'm a
have very nice
gentleman. Also, apparently, I'm a very impressive man.
clothes. If you say so. I mean, we haven't seen that.
My boyfriend thinks I'm cute. He gave me an office.
Well, you're not wrong.
Yeah, but I don't think he's seen under the hood yet.
I mean,
I think he'd be pleased with anything under my hood.
That's fair.
Especially if it involves my brain. Gonna sneak, sneak, sneak and kill you. Sneak and kill you now. Sneak and gonna kill you. Gonna kill you now.
I'm pretty sure that has turned into a cat right now. Yes, you are.
Feels good, man. Fuck! No! Swooch, swooch. We're gonna heal. Yeah! Hey! No! There! He bit me!
I'm sorry for you.
That's my job!
Oh, by the way, I think the new Path of Exile League dropped, so
Oh god, okay.
you should stream it.
No, that's your job. If anybody's gonna play Path of Exile, it's you. You fanboy.
Will you hang out with me?
Do I have to go in the spec?
You want
You're
to?
distracting me, hold on.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
It manifests.
Fuck, there he is, there he is, there he is, oh god. I knew one of them was coming. God, turn towards him, honey. Thank you.
I cannot enter.
What? Oh, are you busy being a kitty?
I don't think I'm getting XP for these ones.
Sorry, dear.
Disappointing.
Disappointed.
Disappointed.
Yes, you're very pretty.
Find the exit. Find the exit, boom. Where'd I leave the exit? Where'd I exit through? Oh yeah, so that's the way I came in. Was there a second exit that I noticed? There is! Let's try this door.
Hi there, you're beautiful. Hello. Hi, Nagi, I love you. Yes, I do. You're my boy. How's about you lie down somewhere? Lay down beside me.
Why you gotta be so cat? Did you ever think of that? Why you gotta be so cat?
Noodle, noodle.
Nude boy, are you distressing your dad on purpose again?
Just lay down.
Honey, are you willing to handle the sun?
It's locked, all right.
I love you too. Can we stop rotating?
No.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again. Please show me what you have to sell. Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Drugs, drugs, drugs. I don't remember what I need. Ah, there we go. I have hypochlorite, I have ferrous tartrate, I have opium.
Lady, I need this
Okay.
one.
Here you go, dear.
Your child is being naughty.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you.
Don't walk away from me.
Please show me what you have to sell. Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Fuck, did I say I had opium or not?
You did say you had opium.
I have a little bit of opium and a tiny bit of codeine. I should probably get more of each. Let's get one more of each. Cool. Where's Mr. Hooks? Ah! No one's showing up on my map right now. Oh, hello, unknown. Oh! Accidentally locked on. Okay. I want to see if I can make that fatigue thing. God. Wrong set of stairs. This side. To the end of the hall. To the end of the hall. Alright. Can I make fatigue? Yeah. Oh, wait. Am I supposed to make something? Oh, I was supposed to bring more than one, maybe? Well, that seems fine. Hello, buddy. We're gonna go find you. That's interesting.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Yep.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
Oh.
I mean, you are taking money from an extortionist, which is...
Yeah.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
That's pretty fucking reasonable.
Yeah, no, I gotta say, fuck them is yeah, no, you're fine.
So he's Russian.
Low blow, darling.
I don't think so.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
Alright, I ship it.
Yeah, no. He has a very good grip on reality.
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that he's...
A dick.
Yeah, but like, he clearly seems to be one of those, I have lost all hope and I'm trying to do the meagerest amount to keep myself happy.
Yeah.
Because I am beyond, like, actual hope. It's like, I don't agree with your thing, but like, you watched the whole city burn and die, and it's still going, so... maybe I shouldn't be on riding your dick this much.
Yeah. Might be somebody else's job now.
Oh.
But it's kind of cute.
Yeah.
Admit it. Nurse Hawkins is more than your lover. She's also your partner in crime.
You make it sound like people...
How else could I tell which bed is free? I need to know that.
Have you no shame?
Don't you see the city is crumbling down? Today, people are ready to pay to get a hospital bed. Tomorrow, we may be fighting for food.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, it's sad that he's like, no, I'm gonna make sense throughout this conversation.
I don't really approve of the fact that Reed's very... Our character is named Reed, right?
I don't think so.
Spencer Reed? No, that's a different.
What's our name?
Mistress of the dark. Stop following me.
What?
They're shit talking.
No.
Jonathan Reed, I was right.
Okay.
I don't appreciate that Reed's like, your lovers, that's dirty, and it's like,
Excusez-moi?
man.
Good evening, Nurse Brett.
Good evening, Doctor.
Yay, we could talk about
Why
things.
does Dr. Tippett's claim you're the main reason he keeps working?
despite his fatigue.
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippett in our situation?
No, fuck it, I understand.
Say I approve of what you did. But as a field surgeon, I know that some situations require you to bend the rules.
I'm not proud of what I've done, but to contain the epidemic must be our priority, so we can't afford to lose Dr. Tippett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Alright. Will you get the stick out of your ass, or?
Unlikely.
No, you're a straight
Good
line
evening,
boy.
Mr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Kokorin, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks. Maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed the body.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
Yeah. Ooh, we have a new option.
I'll cover for you.
I will cover Dr. Tippett by keeping what happened to Mr. Connor to myself.
I don't know what to say, actually. I can't exactly force you to become my accomplice.
You didn't force me. This is my decision to make. I believe you're still of use to the hospital, considering the situation.
Then I can make you this promise. As soon as the epidemic is eradicated, I will resign.
No, please don't.
Yeah, why would that be useful?
I mean, like, making a public showing is fine, but
But, like,
honestly, they need all the people they can get. Like, right now,
and also, like, hey, I fucked up while exhausted and understaffed in an emergency situation does not sound career-ending.
no.
Like, yeah, it's bad, but...
Yeah, that is another thing. It's not like, oh, I have no idea what I did. It's like, I killed a patient. I was under a lot of duress.
Yeah, and it's not like it's a... the kind of mistake that casts all of his judgment and integrity into question. Like, if he had killed a patient because he was stealing opium medication, that's a problem. Like, if you're stealing drugs that are needed from a dwindling supply, that's a problem. Go to jail. But it sounds like his problem is just that he's exhausted because there's, like, no one left.
Yeah, no, I agree. It was a completely, like, earnest mistake.
Well, we don't know when it happened.
His body's not decomposed.
Okay, that's fair. I guess it's an interesting question then of when the hell did that section get closed off?
I mean, recently, clearly.
And yet, the one fellow has been handling the morgue for some time. So, like, there's a little bit of question mark, because, like...
I mean, clearly they're not going to show putrefaction, because, like...
That was what I was gonna say.
But, like, the body should be skeletonized if it's been, like, months.
Not necessarily at this point. Especially...
The morgue is full of zombies.
Okay, that's your point. Yeah, it would probably have gotten eaten at.
By either zombies or rats.
Yeah. But, like, I can absolutely see how, okay, you made 2 very dangerous errors. Would at the very least have you under more scrutiny and
absolutely.
Training?
There should be a medical board thingy. But, like, I'm sure Mr. Field Surgeon here has done dumb things too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay with him being punished. I'm not okay with him unilaterally deciding to punish himself. Like, that's my issue.
I just have a hard time with the protagonist moralizing. He's so high and mighty.
Yes.
Yeah.
What will you do after your resignation? Do you have a plan?
I always fancied visiting Cyprus. Such a beautiful island. I could buy a house there by the sea. Read poetry and wait for death.
Jesus.
Can we not?
He is older.
No, look at him. He is an older...
He's like 60
Goodbye,
at
Dr.
most.
Yeah. And, to be honest, a very healthy-looking 60.
Yeah, I'd really peg it as more like maybe 50.
Yeah, no, like... I feel like he is kind of being morose here because you're rubbing salt in his wounds?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I think is actually happening, because it's like, no, dude.
So this looks like somebody we can interact with, but...
Like, the most likely reason you have to die is right now the plague. Like, that is what would kill you, and it has failed to kill you, so, like...
Yeah. So there's a couple unknowns sitting here, and I'm really annoyed. Because I can see them. Oh, we should talk to Pippa.
Good evening.
Good evening, Doctor.
Oh wait, that's Brannigan. Whoops.
Goodbye, nurse.
Wrong
Call me
nurse.
if you need assistance.
Where is Pippa?
My forward scout, accidentally, my bad, ran through some burning trees. And one of my guys is now terrified because the guy got burned. Again.
Oh, hold on.
That's reassuring. Believe me, it gives me courage.
Pippa and Hook are sharing a smoke. Pippa, let me talk to you, Pippa. Hello, let me talk to you.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Pippa, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes, Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
Milton cheats patients out of their money at this hospital, Pippa. Are you his accomplice?
Yes, I am.
Is this your definition of being useful? By abusing the sick and poor?
No. It is my definition of getting out of this useless life once and for all.
Why do you do it?
Why not? Most of the sick who paid for a bed are already dead, or will be soon. Don't you see the futility of all this?
How can you be affected by the misery around you, and be so heartless at the same time?
Which is the real you, Nurse Hawkins?
I could ask you the same question, Dr. Reed. Are you more real when you lie to a dying patient, or when you grant him useless medication?
Whose idea was it?
What difference does it make? We did it together, and I'm guilty as charged.
Answer my question.
It was my idea first, even though Milton would say it was his, to protect me.
Wow.
Well, what that tells me is they're not gonna rat each other out because they're actually dating.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Anything else I can say
Good
about
evening,
it?
Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Goodbye,
Nothing new.
Milton.
Yeah, like, there's a problem with me feeling like you're actually the asshole here.
Yeah.
Good
Hey!
evening, Mr. Cox.
It's the dude we could have eaten.
Still working at night, I see. I like that.
And why is that?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me. More interesting, one way or another.
You have.
He's got fatigue! He needs 2 fatigue treatment.
Do you ever think about that poor fellow I saw you push in the water?
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget him. Still fucking hurts. Boss had cut me good.
Sounds like a conversation between, Mickey and Pine, eh?
That man was determined to murder you. You almost died.
What a surprise. The first time I met him, he nearly shit himself. Fucking coward. I guess revenge gives you balls.
What did he want? Revenge?
I recently had to kill his brother. Poor arsehole thought it would be easy to return the favour.
You are not a good person.
Only the strongest survive, then. Survival at all costs. Is that all you think about?
I'm the toughest bastard you'll ever meet, Dr. Reed. And I don't give a fuck what you think of me.
I mean, he's meant to be the justified kill, clearly.
Also, something that somebody else said, but isn't showing up on his report, is that he's actually the head of those, fellows.
Yeah, he's the head of... He's a gang member.
Yeah.
How is your hospitalization going, Mr. Cox?
This is a shitty place with shitty staff. As long as I'm treated alright, I'll be fine.
What's wrong with the Pembroke staff?
That bastard you sent to bring me here, Milton, I thought he was going to break all my bones before I reached my bed.
I see. Any other smart comments?
The nurses aren't too ugly. Especially that foxy one, Nurse Crane. Pretty brunette, tough attitude, I like that.
What's wrong with the hospital?
Come on, Dr. Reed. The place is a dump. Smelly, sad, and dirty.
But you're alive thanks to the efforts and dedication of the staff here, aren't you?
What are you expecting, a medal? I thought that saving lives was just part of the job. Must be an unsatisfactory profession at this time, I'm sure.
I'm not gonna heal you up right now. Ah, there you go.
How long do you think you can escape the law, Clay?
I know this city like the back of my hand, Doc. I know its streets, who to pay, who to avoid, and who to bully. I won't get caught.
So my 3 choices are: justice will find you, we must all pay the price, and prepare to die.
Jesus.
Soon. I'm just gonna
We
say
can't
we'll pay
escape
the
the
price.
consequences of our actions. The past catches up with us in the end.
I ain't afraid of death. I don't hide who I am. I live my life honestly, which is more than I can say for most folks.
And who are you?
I'm the leader of the Wet Boot Boys. One day I'll leave this shitty place and punch in the face all who thought I would not come back.
Wait, stop.
Finally. intends to remain a gang leader after his recovery. Oh, cool. It actually tells me what they're sick with.
What's he sick with?
Fatigue.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
When I get back, I'll have a word with Tom. He's really pissed me off this time.
You leave Tom alone.
Who is Tom?
The bartender. The nice one.
Fun wife. Stop it. Stop it.
I love you.
To be an hospital. A pig snob
Nom nom nom.
Nom nom noms.
Nom nom nom.
Good evening, Miss Howard. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant
Vibrant blood. Your blood's healthy.
Do you require my services, Miss Howard?
I have no need for your medicine, Dr. Reed. Blood is the only drug I need.
She's cute.
She's a nutter.
I'll leave you.
Yeah, she's cute.
To your nocturnal activities.
Discount Gerard Way.
I don't know what that is.
Oh boy, Happy.
I'm sorry.
Not as sorry as you will be. Rock, rock, rock.
Still all coming. How can you be sure we're making a difference?
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
Fuck.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick. Unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army. Building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
Where are your children right now?
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later. Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
God.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him?
We had this conversation
or to
already,
prove your
didn't we?
point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient,
You
Dr.
did.
Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
I think I need to talk to McRoy. Yeah.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
Tell me, Waverly, what do you think of Dr. Strickland's enthusiasm for his experimental research?
Strickland is playing with his patients' lives for pride and glory. Now that, sir, is unethical.
Are you thinking about something in particular?
Harvey Fiddick needs delicate surgery. I believe we should stick to the usual procedure, but my young colleague obviously disagrees.
Why do you wish to lead this surgery?
I strongly believe that Mr. Fiddick should not be butchered to test an unproven procedure.
If you are going to lead this surgery, I'm trusting you to assume the consequences of your actions, whatever the result.
I'm not the kind of man who runs away from his responsibilities, Dr. Reed. There is no need for you to be looking over my shoulder.
And are you not afraid that your rivalry with Strickland may be blinding you?
Rivalry? I guess you could call it that. But I will never be childish enough to let my personal feelings affect my judgment.
Okay.
I mean, he
Thank
talks
you
a
for
good
your
time.
time.
Yeah.
We'll talk later.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Diseases decrease the blood quality of a citizen. Use the correct medicine to heal them. Speak to the patient in the room behind Dorothy to check his medical status. I've already done that!
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
And yet I will continue to force you. I our doctor.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
Give
You're not a
medicine!
burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
He's recovering!
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd
How
rather
many times are you gonna ask him that?
I actually have a chance to say this to him, though.
I'll let you get some rest.
Yeah, I love that he's like, please stop making me talk, and you're like, so tell me about your problems. No, you're not a very good doctor, are you? I'm starting to get a sense...
Blood temptation. Remember, citizens' blood will provide you a massive XP boost. Look for citizens of your mesmerized level or below and choose wisely. How would I even know that? Oh, okay, cool. I can see it. What the fuck? What is going on right now? Look at this.
You should investigate the citizens' actions, apparently.
And why someone's on fire.
How long must I wait, damn it? Blaming me will not further your agenda. How long?
What the hell is going on here? Mortimer and his mom lit up real fucking weird. What the Investigate citizens' actions. Ah, yes, I'll do that.
Pick up that can, citizen.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Goodbye, Mr. Chidal.
Circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt. Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick. Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
How's his throat?
No, there was something
I
weird
have to
going
go
on and
now,
I
sir.
didn't actually
But
friggin'
don't
investigate
hesitate
it.
to contact me if you need any help.
I missed it. Shit. I missed it! Oh.
I'm sorry you ended up on my plain and cold medical bench, sir. I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation. I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope that might help.
Yep. Hi, Rajesh.
I cannot enter.
Hi.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Okay, it
Goodbye,
won't
Mr.
actually give me a thing, but I got to see it.
It's locked. Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Maybe if I go outside, I'll actually be able to see it. Because it does seem like the thing is repeating, so...
Like a noodle.
Hi, Noodle, are you repeating?
Yes.
You're a kitty. Yeah, you're a kitty.
Oh, there we go. Ah, cool!
How can I be sure I'll not find your unconscious body in the house again?
I promise you'll not find my unconscious body.
For God's sake, how can you say such a thing?
How can you refuse to listen? I tried to warn you for so long.
No, I won't let my only son die. You promised me you'll stay alive.
Your son lied to you, like the whole world lies to us.
Mortimer tried to kill himself.
That explains it.
Mm-hmm. Noodle. Oh, I think we've been running for a little bit, so let's call it a pause here and pick up in a minute.